Oh, right. We have another strategy for you today. We started off with a little pause, and Red just starts going bleep, bleep, bleep. You can resign again, bleep, bleep, bleep. And honestly, guys, I don't think Red's going to get any happier because we're going to be serving Red the ultimate lame strat, which is the Vietnamese teamed up with the Berber villager rush. Now, you may have noticed, and he will signal again, that the Vietnamese player knows where the opponent's TCs is. So he indicates that to us, and we go over and we start to lame. Whatever resources we see from red, we will be laming. Specifically, we're going to be looking for food sources and wood sources. I think personally, oh, found a cow, send it back. I personally think that this strategy is very, very powerful. It's not necessarily easy to micromanage because you have to keep track of your scout. You also have to keep track of all of your forward villagers, and you also need to manage your eco at home. Preferably, you want to scout with your cows just to find whatever food sources you can find. I mean, we didn't do the greatest job, but we did find a boar over here and we found a cow over there, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But primarily, you want to be laming your opponent as much as possible. Wherever, ooh, a cow? Well, we could probably get that one back home. Psych, just just kill it here for dramatic effect. So we've already lamed all of the deer. We've already lamed 2 cows. We're really looking to lame the boars and the berries. If we do that, man, Red's going to be in a tricky spot in about 3 to 4 minutes when he runs out of food underneath his TC. And sure enough, there are the berries, and there, my friends, is the boar. Can we lame this boar from Red? And the answer is not quite, but we'll take that cow. And oh no, Red, no, no, not like this. Oh, not like this. Loses the villager to the boar. Is he gonna lose another one? Oh, has the garrison there as well. Man, messy, messy stuff. I mean, this is like hyper aggression early on. It's not necessarily fun to play against. Reason being that you can't really go for the composition that you want to go for. Oh, and if you see your opponent's scout, lame the opponent's scout. Now, the Berber strat is a three-pronged attack. You start off with these 2 villagers that go forward to lame absolutely everything. After that, well, you send villagers forward to construct a forward lumber camp. That's right, you don't construct your lumber camp at home, you construct it forward for the third part of the strategy. And man, we were so lucky. We retreated into the boar, and you know what? It wouldn't be the ultimate lame strategy if you didn't also lame the boar. So we're going to be once again laming absolutely everything. And we're already aware of this wood line. Don't you worry. I haven't forgotten about that. It's going to be so awkward for Red to take these berries. Now, I have seen people in the past place their mill back a little bit, but at that point, I mean, you might as well just walk to the TC. And now Red realizes, and awkward, and we're out, and we're going to wall this boar in even more. Why not? There's no food underneath the TC, so Red's just sending everybody forward to collect from the boar. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Purple's even over here to help out Red, but sadly, he's just going to run into a whole bunch more villagers. He can't stick around. He's got to get out of here. And I was just thinking to myself, I told Red Wolf Flu that we were going to go for a crazy aggressive laming strategy. I thought he was going to go scouts. And the scouts just don't show up. I'm just here by myself. Now, given we're not doing the worst, Red is about even, but I was a little bit worried. So I told you about the woodline. I'm going to lame the woodline. Of course I am. And this is another thing that you can do. Wall in your opponent's villagers. And this is for the third part of it. I mean, he doesn't even notice. This goes so quick. This wall is up, and all of a sudden, he's completely walled in, and now he can't go anywhere. That doesn't seem so bad because he can keep collecting resources, right? Well, boys and girls, let me teach you a little something about how toxic the Berber strat is. you're going to be dropping your TC in range of these walls so that you can instantaneously kill everything that is inside here. And look at the distance that he has to walk over here. Absolutely insane. Sending these guys back to collect the wood. Now, once we hit 275, that's when we're going to be dropping a new TC on Red's face to make it just a little bit more toxic. But it's important to manage your eco at home as well. In the meantime, I've already lured a boar, and we don't want to have more than 6 on food in a perfect situation. So that's why we're keeping these 6 here, and the other ones are going forward. At some point, we are actually going to construct a mill on the berries just so that we can have that food income. We have zero intention of going to feudal age at any point in this game. But we do want to have enough food to create more, well, militia. Even though they're villagers, they're militia. And we're definitely going to let him get this lumber camp up. And then we're going to pounce on him, which is so much fun. Now, we do make a little misplay over here, and that villager, oh, come on, poop. Why didn't you get that? But 1 for 1 is not terrible overall. The villager count actually is slowly starting to get into our favor. And the reason that is because, well, he only has 5 farms and doesn't have enough to get food for villagers. He's even on gold already. Maybe he's thinking archers at some point. But we're never going to let him get to that point. Why? Because we have 360 wood already in the bank. Blue showing up here is like, what the is going on? There's dead deer everywhere. There's dead cows everywhere. And there it is. Red's in feudal. Now check this out. How many resources does Red have? 147. Basically no wood whatsoever. And now he realizes, oh no, I can't run away. I can't go anywhere. And he can't even take advantage of his feudal age progression. What's he gonna do? Go for barracks? I don't think so. Can't really produce a whole bunch from the barracks. Now he only gets loom to protect these. These villagers, my friend, are not going to be protected in any way. One by one, they drop like flies, and the villager differential keeps growing. Now, the grossest part about TC fighting with Berbers is, yeah, okay, their TC doesn't have anything special. But at this point, you should already have a pretty significant economic advantage in terms of villagers. And there is the barracks, and that's just a lot of wood that Red now doesn't have anymore. He must be like desperately typing to his teammate, yo man, help me out, come on dude. I don't actually know if there is spectat in a recorded game if you look from their perspective, but yeah, I think there is. Can't see. What's going on over here? There's villagers over here. I wish I knew that, but it's all good. My point is, normally when you TC drop, your opponent can run away. But because Berber villagers get that 10% extra movement speed, there is no way that your opponent can ever run away from the fight. Eventually, you are going to catch up to them. And man, there's only 2 villagers garrisoned in there. We have 10 full villagers garrisoned. Red signaling, hey, his base is over here. Hey, I need some help over here. I wonder what purple is going to be sending over to us. Now, the score is very, very misleading. If you delete your own TC, you drop significantly in score. And I'm telling Blue, hey, his TC is going down. Where are your scouts? Come on, man. Let's go. Red signaling over here like a madman. There's scouts looking around, doesn't know where I am. He's signaling, come on, come to my TC, he's over here. And actually, I think this spares my 6 villagers that are collecting food over here, which is very favorable for me. And now there's no more wood for Red to be had, and we know exactly what that means. Move in for the kill. Everybody's ready to go, and we're just going to fight this. Just fight it. Him up. F him up. Don't even give him a single villager to rebuild and reconstruct. He is desperate. We're just knocking it down with free villagers. Why not? Take down everything, fight everything. Now I am going to switch this back to my perspective just because I want to see how outnumbered Red is. Fight, fight, fight. 29 villagers versus Red's 14. Cool. You have scouts showing up? We don't care. We're going to keep fighting you until you have no villagers remaining. Purple's just like watching at this point. He's like, oh, that's that's more villagers than I was ready for. And the scouts are getting taken down. The villagers are getting taken down. I will say, smart from Purple to kind of single out the villagers that were by themselves. But this is Red's entire eco. We are still able to produce. And there's a reason I didn't show you the production tab, because Red was never going to go for scout. I thought it was going to go scouts, man. Turns out Red wanted to go for something really wild. Vietnamese archers? Who does that? Can't you just lame your opponent and go fast elephants? That seems much more reasonable. Red at this point is down to his last 8 villagers and more likely to go down. Purple's coming over here, he's trying to hunt this down too. We're splitting them up just so that we can kill as many villagers as we can. Oh, we see a scout, we kill a scout. Oh man, it was just Mortal Kombat over here. Villagers just fighting everything to the death. We got Red down to 6, almost 5, and these vills, once again, they can't run away. And we see Blue. Blue's over here. Hey Blue, how you doing? Blue's looking for the villagers as well. There are no more villagers to be had. Just these 4 that are getting chased down by us. And Purple actually makes a hole in his own wall. Wonderful. We'll come right through, Purple. Oh, you have skirmishers? Cool. We have villagers. Just fight everything. At this point, our goal is no longer to kill Red. Our goal is to slow down Purple so that Blue can carry. Skirms. Even has Spearman for the scout. And I was thinking to myself, do we TC drop in this situation? Like, do we go for it? And then I thought to myself, you know what? Why not? Just do it. Just do it. You still have 27 vills left. You've only lost 2 in that combat. Oh, another villager goes down. Red's down to 2 vills. Fight the skirms. Fight absolutely everything. Outnumbering with archers as well. Sure, let's see what we can get in Purple space. We want to slow him down as F. There goes our stone down the drain. I'm like, I need stone, I guess. And we see a tower going up. You know what? So stupid. We don't even care. We don't have a TC. We fight absolutely everything. Let's go. Let's go. At home, actually, we ran out of berries, so we sent those over here. But more importantly is what's going on in Blue's base, and that's that everything is getting murked from Blue. Blue is now dropping villagers left and right, and he already didn't have very much military, so he's being outnumbered. Does make it to castle, though. If he can get a couple of knights out, that could be very, very scary. We're even stealing Purple's farms. Steal absolutely everything. Fight absolutely everything. We just need to slow Purple down so that Blue can carry us to victory. This strategy is so bonkers. There's a knight over here, but there's plenty of archers over here. They could potentially fight this. We found villagers in the back over here, so you know, you know what that means. Why not? We're down to 24 vills. Who cares? Stealing this farm and delete the farm. There you go. Trying to steal another farm over here. Short, grab that. Fight all the vills. Run around. And 2 vills die. But you know what? It's fine. We're going to take that farm as well. Nothing matters. All that matters is that we slow down Purple. And you know what? back for round two, making another TC. That's actually not a bad play overall. But now, purple's not taking wood anywhere. And from the 29 villagers that were in that initial oh, he deletes that. So I was like, wait, why did he delete that? Doesn't make any sense. We still have 21 vills remaining. I was feeling pretty dang good about myself. Red, meanwhile, is down to a singular villager, if I'm not mistaken. He's not contributing anything. Unlike us, we're contributing a lot from from Dark Age. And you know what? If at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. Wait, Poop, how did you get that stone, you might be asking to yourself? That's how. That's how. Remember I said those villagers came over from the berries to collect some wood? Well, we got enough wood for TC and some. And nice little house walls, and this is definitely going to go up. Crossbows are over here to protect us as well. These two villagers are suckers, but you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. And start the killing all over again. We have now TC dropped 2 players and significantly slowed down Purple's progress. He can't comfortably 2 TC boom. He maybe could have held Blue off by himself if he didn't have to let Red in and deal with all this field fighting and deal with all this fighting over here at the tower. I mean, he definitely lost some villagers there, right? And Mango is up over here, but I will say this. Blue is a mad lad. Look at him. Look at him. He's just like, okay, sure. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Just get him. Just get another Mango. And he's going to, oh my gosh, Blue clutching it up. Seriously. Not letting that Mango get any shots on his cross. He just straight up ran in front of a firing TC and was like, I don't care. And now this TC is in range of going down. What military does Purple still have? Not much. Trying to go for another Mango. But is that going to be enough to clear out all of this, to clear out this TC? I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's a Mango. Let's see. Can he get a big shot? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, and another. Oh, not quite. But man, that was a good shot. Look at us. We helped. We did. We're doing something. We did. Oh no, another big shot. Like Blue's absolute disregard for his crossbows is hilarious to me. And now we're killing villagers. In the meantime, Blue is now significantly above in pop, and the GG is indeed called. That one villager from Red still remains. I am the one they call Lumberjack. Let's take a quick look at the statistics, just for fun. Why not? How many kills do? Oh, never made it out of Dark Age. 32 kills. So gross. 39 kills for Red Wolf Liu playing as the Vietnamese, and we didn't really even talk about Purple and Red's composition. I will say though, they went for the 2 most meta civs in the game, and we just went total non-meta on them, so that kind of felt good. But in general, this strategy is pretty toxic. Hate to say it, but it is pretty toxic. And people say, oh no, you definitely can't do this because your opponent will just get some scouts and they'll chop down all of your villagers. Well, guess what? If you're fast enough, you can even engage against those scouts. And if they engage with a whole bunch of scouts, let's say they make 8 or 10 or 12 scouts, perfect. Because if you've taken out one opponent, your goal is no longer to boom back up. No, it's just to take out the second opponent. You're not going to do a whole bunch with feudal age military against imperial age military, so you might as well just delay the other opponent as much as possible. If he's making 10 scouts and you're fighting that, he is definitely delayed because he just spent 800 food into scouts that he could have been using to go castle. And with that, I want to say thank you guys for walking, and just keep walking. Have a wonderful rest of your day.